to the beat, bang.
The world knows her for making this face, for acting cute and innocent, almost like a child. To the point she was accused of pushing it too far, appealing to the wrong type of men. But the rumors get darker, because after making this silly video, the most liked TikTok in history, Bella Porsche suddenly reached worldwide fame. From just a lip-syncing TikTok star doing baby faces to making the biggest music debut in YouTube history. So people are asking, how did it all come so easy?
The first word that comes to mind when I see this picture is Illuminati.
Nightfam, this is the question that will definitely divide some people. Does Bella Porsche deserve her crazy instant fame? Whether or not you believe she is talentless, before you even comment on this video,
now stop.
First you need to focus and watch. Because for us to investigate her quick rise to fame, we first have to meet the old self she had to bury. See, not many people know this, but Bella Porsche's childhood was a literal Cinderella story. She never knew her biological parents, so after living in the slums with her grandma in the Philippines, Bella at 3 years old was adopted by a new family there. As soon as her young hands became capable to work, her abusive stepdad would make her clean his farm as early as 3 a.m. All while her older stepsisters got to do whatever they wanted.
I have to clean up real good, because if I don't, then my stepdad would get mad at me and he'd be like, oh, you're not eating breakfast if you don't get this done.
After doing all of this dirty work, Bella's stepdad won't even allow her to shower. So when she goes straight to school, her classmates would bully her, they would tell her she smells bad, that she was ugly for having curly hair, make fun of her for having holes in her shoes. Bella would feel more miserable with her family back home.
My nickname was like stupid growing up.
She wasn't allowed to hang out with friends outside. Heck, she wasn't even allowed to sit on the couch. Bella grew up living in fear of her own family.
I went to school one time with a swollen hand on my right hand, and it was like bleeding, and I tried to like stop the bleeding before I got to school.
But things would start changing when Bella turns 13. Her stepdad flies to the US for an urgent surgery, and she gets to come along. She tasted a tiny bit of freedom, but she knew she deserved so much more. So at 17, with no promise that she could ever go back home, Bella joined the US Navy to free herself. Only, in exchange for this freedom, was more darkness. Bella suffered from PTSD and depression, which got so bad she had to be admitted to a psych ward for 5 days. 5 years later, she left the military life, and that is how the world finally found her playing this character on TikTok. Again, people have accused her of baiting crooked men with her childlike charm. But after hearing her dark past, don't you think she's only subconsciously reliving the fun childhood and innocence she lost? Earlier we asked, does Bella Porsche deserve her crazy instant fame? How some girl can just make cute faces and bag record deals? And that is what we do, don't we? We look at a rising star and assume everything about them based on a single video, not knowing they were abused as a child or bullied for how they looked, not realizing they have tattoos because they have scars to cover. And right now, Bella Porsche is using her music to speak on behalf of those who suffered like her, to be the very person who could have helped her before. From a girl who was mocked for having holes in her shoes, from being treated like a helper by her stepfamily, Cinderella Bella has finally earned her glass slippers. And yes, she doesn't only deserve her crazy instant fame, Bella Porsche deserves every bit of her happy ever after life. Yes, this was an amazing story, and because you still watch it, please don't leave yet, because I want to tell you something really cool. What you see right here is an orphanage that's being built right now in Uganda. And because you watch us, we are helping them out. Because of you, there will be windows in this orphanage very soon, and children will be able to live inside. So thank you so much for your amazing support, and once again I will see you tomorrow with yet another video that I hope you watch till the end.